Okay, welcome SFML friends. I noticed some people were doing some videos and stuff showing what they were doing in SFML lately, so I figured I would make one too. Why not? It's got a little bit of commentation and stuff as well. So basically, yeah, this is an ongoing project called Ka0s Engine. I've not worked on it in like 4 months at least, and even then not seriously. So I'm coming back to it just now, and it's kind of confusing, and I'm having to relearn it, go through all of my commits and stuff, and read the notes and try and understand it again. So this is like the third time I've tried to record this because every time I've tried to record it, I've ran into some sort of bug. That's basically thrown me off, and I've had to start again in some way or another. So this project uses SFML, obviously. It uses DearIMGUI, which is an immediate mode GUI library. I think it's just a header library actually, and basically that in conjunction with something called IMGUI-SFML or SFML IMGUI, something like that. Basically, somebody made bindings for SFML to use Dear IMGUI, so there's that as well. Like I say, that's just for the GUI panels, so I'll show you some of them when I run the program. It uses ChaiScript, which is a scripting language for C++, which allows like dynamic scripting, like as if at runtime, and also Cereal, which is a serialization library. You should check all those out if you haven't, because they're really really cool. Okay, so I'm gonna press play on this. So here, this is a IMGUI, a Dear IMGUI widget right here. You can move it around. You can. This is pretty much standard. I think I basically used some sort of profile someone else had made to make it this color and this opacity and style essentially, but because it's just functional at the minute anyway. So we've got the console, which I can type ChaiScript stuff into if I need to. Not much of it is set up, so I can do some simple things like I can toggle some UI elements and things like that. So Chai show editor, and basically if I put the keyword chai in, the code knows to run the ChaiScript evaluator on whatever I pass into it. In this case, show editor, it just basically toggles editor on and off the same as this button does. There are a few other things. I was working on a file menu, and we're going to use this now because we're going to make a new campaign, which is essentially a new project. So I'm just going to try, without triggering any of the game-breaking bugs, to get through a quick example of making a simple level on here. And by level, I literally just mean map at this point because it's so early on. So anyway, name of campaign, we'll call it. We'll just call it ABC. No fucking around. ABC. Save. Okay, and if I think we have to select it. So this is where some of the bugs pop up into to do with stuff being selected or not. Okay, make new level. Sure, it's basically reminding me that if I've already made a map and then I go to do this afterwards, I would basically have to click save as instead. But because I chose make new level, it's saying it'll overwrite any data that's not saved at the minute. We'll call this 123. Okay, and then we have to load. Boom. So it's loaded in and it's showing the collision map, and the collision map is pretty damn simple. All of this is pretty damn simple because it's like a tile engine. It's at the minute it defaults at 32 by 32 size tiles. But yeah, it's a collision map. At this point, that just means that it's a way for me to represent where what tiles are walkable or not like physics collision or something like that. Okay, so if we come over to here to image assets, we go to tiles. So first of all, actually come over here, make sure we got our first. Let's disable that so we don't have that annoying red, garish red. Okay, so we've got this enabled. Yes, please don't fuck up. We have a palette here. Let's choose a tile. Let's choose that tile. Selected. And let's go with the file menu. Here we are. I'm holding shift, which enables me to, you know, basically just drag what I want. If I wasn't, then it would be one at a time clicking for fine tuning. I think I'm going to swap that so it's actually defaults to the painting style here, and then you hold shift to click individually, because it seems like you're much more likely to want to just conveniently go in one fluid motion, do a line of tiles, than it is to, you know, click individual things like that. So that's on that layer. Cool, let's add another layer. Okay, so as you can see, we can make this layer visible or not. That doesn't have anything on it. Select that, and we will add this to our palette. Okay, that's selected. This is like a wall going, it's a sort of perspective thing where the wall is going down, so it looks like it's the edge of a platform almost. Cool, and we'll add another layer. Sure it's selected, we'll add the magma. Okay, let's put it on top. I didn't mean to do that. Is there a way to move it? No, of course not. I should know. I coded this. Okay, well, we can replace that. So if we go onto this layer and also get rid of that, on this layer we'll have the magma. This is what makes sense. Okay. Ooh. Get rid of that. Come down to this one and put this on here, and we can see that it overlaps this other one nicely, so we can create layered environments basically with our tiles. Some more examples. Our doorway. And we will have a wall. Okay, so add another layer. Put that there. Might as well have this on the same layer. There you go. And now we've got a doorway. So this is essentially all there is to it at the minute. Like, there's a lot of bugs to fix, really big ones. But like I say, I'm having to get to learn it again, and it's a large project. It's one of the largest ones. Yeah, we'll exit, and you can just see that, you know, I'm not. In all the times that I've worked on projects, it's not really gotten like this many files. You know, there's a lot of code in here. It's very messy. I need to sort it out basically, and it's a very daunting task. But anyway, that was Ka0s Engine as it stands at the minute. Thanks for watching.